Okay, for this semester we have created under the online classroom or D2L site a discussion facility. And so under the Engineering Science 21-23 online classroom site, if you will click on discussion, you will see that we have created a forum called Engineering Science 21-23 Spring 2012 Homework Forum. And under that forum are these topics. For homework set 1, there's an area where we would hope that maybe you would attempt to have some conversation with each other to help each other out on the problems of homework set 1. Once homework set 1 is done, we'll move to homework set 2, homework set 3, etc. And just to show you a little bit about how to use this, Dr. Delahousie has created under homework set 1 the first topic. Let's see. And why isn't that showing up? Did I click on the wrong thing? Let me go back. Under homework set 1. Let's see. Is it because of how I've scrolled my screen? There we are. Yes, it's because of how I've scrolled my screen. I created a first topic and a second topic. I pretended that I was someone who had a question about some of the terms in problem 12-13. And so if we click on this message, then we can go down here, and my screen is very small, so it's a little bit hard to read. But I posted under this title the questions, what's the difference between average velocity and average speed? And I posted that question in the hopes that someone might read this and decide to reply to it and give me an answer. Now, if you were reading this just now and you decided that you wanted to reply to it, then what you would do is in this reading pane, you would click on the word reply. And then you would be able to reply to the message. And so there is actually one reply to the message, and we can keep reading this thread either by clicking on the reply or clicking on the next button over here. So I'll just click on the next button and see what's happened with this message. And scroll on down, and it looks like someone named Delahousie has replied, I don't know, but average speed involves the total distance traveled, and somehow average velocity doesn't. ... I think. Okay, not a super secure, confident reply, but at least it's a little bit of information. And then other people who are interested in this problem could then join in, and if you wanted to reply, you would come back and click on the initial question, and then you would post a reply to it. Or while you're reading the first reply, you could click on the word reply, and you could give that additional information or maybe ask additional questions related to different definitions in problem 12-13. If you had a brand new question, either about problem 12-13 or any other problem, then you would come up here and click on compose, and that would let you compose to a totally new message. If you wanted to subscribe to this entire topic, if you click on the subscribe button, I think what happens is I think you get emails anytime somebody else replies to it, and so you can sort of stay on top of it. I haven't played with the forum a lot because I haven't had much opportunity to play with it, but if students start to use it, I would intend to monitor the forum to some extent and occasionally offer help. Now, Dr. Young and I would both admonish you to use this as you would use proper collaboration between students for any kind of homework. What it means is you can answer legitimate questions, but what you can't do is just give away things like the answer to the problem or just write out entire equations for people who say, what's the equation? But you can certainly answer thoughtful, legitimate questions with thoughtful, legitimate answers. And we'll have to monitor this and sort of feel our way through the use of this discussion board to make sure that it is used legitimately. That's about all I have to say for it for now. And so we'll see if this turns out to be a useful thing for the class or not.